Guys, how you doing? It is Jaff Master Flash. Welcome to France. Circuit Paul Ricard. 5 red lights. We are out. We're away. Obviously, this is another setup video. They're going to come thick and fast. And yeah, hope you enjoy them. Hope you get as much use out of them as they are intended to be. So, France has never been a very kind circuit to me. It really hasn't. I'm too slow. That is the bottom line. When it comes to league racing, I'm miles off the pace. This circuit is all about carrying as much maximum speed into a corner and keeping it throughout the corner as possible. It really is. And that is not easy to do. Not easy to do at all. Especially this corner coming up here. You have to, like I said, keep as much speed into it as possible without getting a bit leery on the throttle and it throwing you into a wall. Circuit Paul Ricard is one of those circuits that is quite easy to overstep the mark and it literally slings you off. It is that tricky. You have to be as cautious on the throttle as you can be without being too slow. So you have to pretty much go full tilt as much as you possibly can, as I run massively wide at turn 12 right there. Yeah, it's always been a difficult one for me. I think as time progresses, you build up that track knowledge, you race it more competitively. I think it'll be almost second nature, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and like I said, France seems to be one of those circuits that is very tricky for me, especially. It's probably one of my least favorite circuits for that very reason. Shouldn't be, but it is. Although when it comes to driving Paul Ricard on any other game, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, I really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy the circuit. I just don't like it because I'm not very good at it. And that's it. Maybe come the new game, it'll be much better, and I'll be able to control it a lot more. But to be fair, not raced there much either this season, which it's it's one of those things. I'm doing all right though this lap. I'm leading the 104 AI by 1.5 seconds, so I'm obviously doing something right. But as I've said before, and I keep saying, wet weather racing is more about confidence than anything else. Confidence and being gentle on the throttle. And if you can be gentle on the throttle and have that confidence about you, you should do absolutely fine. Like I said, it's one of those tricky circuits for me, and that's it. That is it, unfortunately. Like I said, again, the setup is probably on the lowest downforce side that I can go, because you still need to be competitive whilst you're racing. So yeah, it's not an inverted wing setup. So take from that what you will. Austria, unfortunately, will be an inverted wing setup, as I find at Austria you need more turning, especially into turn 3, which is the uphill right-hander, and coming out of turn 4 as I caught a massive slide there, and that's what happens when you get a little bit too cocky or push a little bit too hard, because as you can see there was a red sector in sector 1 and I was trying to push as hard as I can go. Going into this turn here, as you can see, again pushing way too hard, and track limits are naughty, not allowed. But as always, guys, I gotta say that this setup again is a guide. The setup is at the end of the video. Best lap time was a 1:41.0, which is only about 12 seconds 11 and a half, 12 seconds slower than my dry time. So yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad at all. I enjoyed it though. I really enjoy these wet setup videos because you don't often get to race a wet setup, and when you're doing league racing, you just know that it's going to cause carnage. So yeah, I prefer not to race in the wet in leagues, but is what it is. Wherever you are in the world today, guys, hope you have a good one. I really do. Remember to do all that good stuff, like hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. F1 2022 is around the corner, and again, more content will be out soon. Wherever you are, guys, take peace.
It's a thoroughly deserved victory. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going home, quite rightly, a bit proud of himself.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.